DnD. Previously.
Latchy's like, wow, I'm so glad we're finally moving back down. You know, it's been super cold up here. Thank God you have that bear pelt to keep the two of you warm. But it's just been so adorable watching the two of you huddle together underneath the bear pelt at night, you know, to keep warm as you guys are sleeping. I think it's so cute. Lucas, you're yawning already, bro. 6:45.
Good morning.
Do you have your Celsius time, your tea or coffee?
He's been up since this
Yes,
morning.
I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning.
He has been. What time you wake up, Lucas?
7.
It's 5:30.
Thank
Okay,
you.
fair
Exactly.
enough.
Don't be a hater, son. What time you wake up?
10.
10? 10? Oh my God.
Bitch.
Your life is amazing.
And I just realized I have the eagle totem.
Yeah,
gives
you have
me
an
advantage.
advantage, yes. What do you mean just realized? I've been reminding you every fucking
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. Well, I just realized this episode.
Well,
so.
at least you realized it on your own. I'll give you that. We'll clap that
first,
up. That's
first-
right.
Why is the dragon hoarding
Dragons hoard
gold?
treasure, bro. It's just a pretty well-known thing. That's all right.
Treasure or gold?
Don't you know anything? Jeez.
So wait, so you didn't see a dragon? Is that what you're saying? I knew he was kidding.
I didn't see the dragon.
If he saw a dragon, would he even still be here?
What are you talking about, Xavier? You saw the dragon. Me dragging my balls across your face.
Oh my God, bro.
That's pretty good. I have to say, it's pretty good.
Nobody comes here, they always want our treasures.
I didn't even know you guys had treasures until today.
Oh, you're trying to play stupid, eh?
And we're rolling
No,
for initiative.
He's not playing stupid.
And she gets hit right in the chest with it and falls back. You can hear a little bit of sizzling going on through her armor. Oh! And just you can hear this crackling.
What was that again?
Oh! And she takes...
One more time for the listeners.
Oh! And so she takes... Welcome to PlanetMe D&D. With Laz, Lucas, and Seth.
And don't forget Arya.
All right, so where we last left off, you guys had crested over the mountains, and Latria was, getting the feels when she saw the two of you huddling up underneath the bear pelt that Lucas managed to get so you guys could stay warm at night. Very, very cute. Aww. And so you guys decided you want to follow the river. So from here, what's the plan? Do you want to follow the river straight west, or you just want to follow it for another hex or two and then head up north? Because like I said, you got enough rations to where, like I said, for the next 3 hexes with the dragon that you killed. So does that alter your guys' plans? What's the deal here?
Are we able to forage at all at this altitude?
Yeah, where you guys are, yes. Now you can.
Forge?
Well, forage, hunt, whatever. Right now, you guys are
Fish.
technically on the exiting part of the river right now.
We could just go straight. Can we go straight?
Yeah, but which direction? Straight left, straight right?
I mean, like you said, the river for a little bit and just go straight to where we're going.
Or you can go straight there. Like I said, you got enough rations for the next 3 hexes. So that'll take you, that could take you here, for instance, and then you would have to go the rest of the way. Or you can travel, more this way, looking for, trying to pick up some rations along the way, whatever you guys want to do.
I feel like it's a little hilly that way.
It is there are more hills. You're still going to be in the hills, though. It's just that there's going to be a little bit of a river coming down the mountain.
I'm
It's
pretty
going to be
sure
hills
Do
either
a
way.
little.
water-wise, I feel like there's
Right.
always more people.
I mean, perhaps. If it's all about running into people, you're still in the mountains. Your ability to run into people is, just to ruin the mystique. It's really going to be a matter of what you guys get with your random encounters more than anything else.
All right. Random encounters. You want to do river and then north, or you want to just go straight?
Here we could do river and north.
River north, okay. So here you guys are. It is going to be 2 days per hex here. Once you move one more, I'll give you 1 day because I feel like it's going to be a little bit easier. to go down because it's going to be out of the mountains just a little bit. You guys can go ahead and knock off 2 rations. And we are going to be rolling for random encounter now. Like I said, I was going to do it the next 2 hexes just because, 3 days per hex, just a little bit more treacherous, as it were. So go ahead. Why don't you each roll a d20 and see if you guys get a random encounter. Let's do it that way.
19.
Okay.
What's up with these big rolls
2.
today?
All right, so you got one. So go ahead. You got it. Why don't you go ahead, Laz, why don't you go ahead and roll and see which one you guys get.
What do you mean? I roll a 20 again?
Yep.
10.
10. All right. Let's see here. So yeah, you guys are coming down and down the river, and the lovely sound of the water splashing down the rocks, and really beautiful. There is a little bit of a cloud cover there, a little bit of a rainy mist starts to come down. And you do see far ahead, hanging out towards the end of the river, this really large, massive being. You're not 100% sure what it is. It is humanoid, so it has 2 arms, 2 legs, and you could tell that he's kind of sitting once again near the edge of the river, and there's a little bit of a cave behind him as well. And he turns and he sees you. And he immediately starts picking up these large rocks and throwing them at you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a d20 to see if he hits anyone. 11 plus 3, that is going to hit Adreil. And
Didn't I
Adriel's
have some type of shield?
Adriel's going to get hit with 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the rock.
How much points did I lose last time?
You got him back because you rested.
Okay.
So yeah, you're good.
So you said 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, man, look out, bro.
Who are you telling to look out? Get away from my river.
Your river.
Get out of my face.
He's pretty big.
This is our river.
Oh, it's your river?
All right, so he comes up, picks up his, let me see, what's his weapon again? Let me double check here. Yeah, picks up his massive club, and he starts walking towards you, and Latri goes, "Oh my god, it's an ogre!" And we're rolling for initiative, just like that. Could have just ran, but... All right, so...
Oh, we could have just ran.
Well,
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's an option. I know your ass wouldn't, but... All right. Okay.
9.
And here, this is what your ogre looks like.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a big ogre. It's a big dude. You got a 9?
How far is he?
I would say he's about 50 feet away. Lucas?
6.
Ooh, jeez.
I'm not liking this new dice.
Man. Well, I mean, for the D20, you want to roll the big one anyway, just because it feels a little bit cooler. So the ogre goes first with a 17. Then we're going to do Latria with a 15. Xavier got a 9. He's going next. And then Adriel's going last. Poor Adriel. Good Lord. It's just the way, it's kind of just the way
You could finish it off,
cookie
man.
crumbles sometimes, I guess. All right. He's got a big, massive club. How many hit points? Oh, wow. Okay. That's quite a few.
He looks like an ugly Hulk.
Yeah. The ogre's
pretty
kind of,
ugly.
yeah, it's similar.
Who you called ugly?
So what's this ogre speed? So the ogre speed is 40 feet, so it's going to get 10 feet away from you, snarling. And it's going to throw a javelin at you, Adriel, because you're the one that, or at you, Xavier, because you're the one that had the big mouth. That's an 8 plus 6. That is going to miss. And next up in the order is going to be Latria. Latria is going to... Oh, okay. Latria is going to shoot her crossbow. That's a 6 plus 3. That's going to miss. Next up is Xavier.
How close is he?
He's 10 feet in front of you.
So can I sword him?
You, if you move up, you're 10 feet, yes.
So I'm going to run at him with the shining sword.
Okay.
And it just falls. 2.
The 2? Yeah, 2's not going to do it.
Trip on a rock.
Yeah, you did trip on a rock. All right, and next up is Adreil.
Adreil, I would like to... How far away is he?
I'm assuming you guys are together, so he's 10 feet in front of you. Him and Xavier are 10 feet in front of you, and Latria and you are kind of standing next to each other.
All right, I would like to throw out a new spell, but
shit.
I have one question.
Sure.
It is an AoE type spell,
Then that could.
but it doesn't.
Can you? All right, read it out loud.
Well, question.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say if it'll affect my party.
It'll AoE affect anybody in the area of effect, which is
how
what
far away
AoE
is he?
stands for.
All right, how far away is he?
10 feet. So you figure
And-
you see Xavier's back in front of you, and in front of
Yeah.
him is this big, massive, 9-foot tall ogre.
Right, so he's only 10 feet away from me.
Correct.
Or the closest person.
Correct.
All right. Come on.
Oh. Sorry, buddy. Really wanted to hear about
Too
your new
close.
spell. It's okay. The armor class for this guy isn't great. You can see he's not wearing any armor, really.
Yeah. So I'll throw a stone at him.
Okay. That old chestnut.
14.
14. That is a hit.
Yes, finally.
Seriously. Is that your first hit?
Yeah.
Man, you know, I put those bracers in just for you. I'm glad you guys landed on that random encounter. So, like, we got to do something to help this guy out. And he gets a +3. I mean, it's not
Yep.
like a +5 like you get, but still. All right, what's the damage?
5 plus 3.
Okay, so, all right, 8. Not
8.
bad, not bad. All right, sounds good. And next up is the ogre, top of the list. So, the ogre, because you actually hit him, he's going to trudge up and attack you, Adreil, but he is going to take an attack of opportunity from you, Xavier. So go ahead and roll your d20.
14.
All right, that plus your 5, right? So that's going to be your
19.
strength plus your proficiency, which is 2. Anyway, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
7.
7.
plus 3 plus 1.
All right, so that's 11 points of damage. All right. So yeah, he is going to attack you. 17 plus 6, that's a 23. That's a
man.
hit. 2d8 plus 4.
But he was going to attack Adriel first, and then
Now, he was going up to attack Adriel, but since
I'm closer.
but since the two of you are kind of locked in, him walking away, you get to an opportunity attack. Anytime you break away from someone you're in close combat with, they get an opportunity attack. So 2d8, what is it? 2d8 plus 4. So that's a 1. That's a 2. Good lord, plus 4. So that's 7 points of damage. That's crap. Well, he kind of like shrugs like, oh,
I'm sure I could do better next time.
So Latria, she's going to go ahead and shoot with her crossbow. That's a 3. Plus her 3. That's going to miss. And next up is Xavier. Now he is 10 feet behind you.
Turn around and do Javelin of Lightning.
Lightning Javelin?
Oh, that's too close.
It's not... Well, no, I guess you'd be all right. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Javelin... So, yeah, Lightning, he has to make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw. It's not an attack roll. So, but his Dexterity is 8, so he has a -1. All right, that's a 6? That's a 6, so he failed. So, yeah, so...
What's my damage throw then?
You can see it right there, Javelin of Lightning. If you read it, it's in there.
4d6.
So regular javelin damage plus 46. What do you got?
3 2s and a 5. So 11.
So 6, 11. Okay. Plus javelin damage. Go ahead and roll a d6 and add your 3.
Plus a 5. That's 16.
Okay.
Plus 3. 19.
Wow. Okay. Phew. All right. This guy's hurting a little bit.
Roar! Fuck you guys.
Just give up now. It's our river, I told you. We can share it.
It's too late. You already done pissed me off.
All right, Adriel, it's your turn.
I throw a stone at him.
Okay.
I don't throw a stone at him.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
A 3? Jeez. All right, so now it's the ogre's turn. And the ogre's turning around because you hit him with the lightning. He's actually kind of pissed off at you. He's gonna throw the javelin at you, Xavier. That is a 14 plus 6. That is a hit. And it's gonna be 2d6 plus 4. Get my 2d6s here. So that's 11 plus 4. That's gonna be 13 points of damage to Xavier. All right, Latria is up next. She's had 0 luck with her crossbow. She's fired it twice. So what is Latria going to do? Yeah, she's going to go ahead and just cast Dissonant Whispers. So we've been through this. So you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking you with terrible pain. Must take a wisdom saving throw. And so her Dissonant Whisper, I should have sang it last time. I'm supposed to sing a little something. But she says, "You are an ugly bitch." And wisdom saving throw has to actually beat a 12. Its wisdom is -2. Wow, that's a 1. Jeez, man. Okay, so it missed. So 3d6. I'm actually, because it's a 1, I'm just gonna make it 46. So wow, that's 2 and 1. That's a 3. And that's 4 and 5, that's a 9, so 12 points of damage. And wow, it's hurting, that's for sure. And next up in the order is going to be Xavier.
He's close, right?
Yeah, he's 10 feet away from you.
Run with the shining sword.
Okay.
And 3.
3, you miss. Yeah, you swing and completely miss. He's like, "Hur, hur, 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 hur." And next up is Adriel.
I'm gonna throw a stone at it, because what the fuck else am I supposed to do?
True. Although if Laz would, Xavier, stop being a greedy bitch and give you that staff, floral staff of direction, you might have other options. You know, because he uses it so much.
And I rolled a 9.
A 9?
Yeah, 12.
Okay, that's a hit.
All right.
And the staff is going to be in your suitcase.
It's not
Under
in my
weapons.
suitcase. Not there.
What?
Javelin of lightning and shining sword.
All right, it's there now. My fault. What's
So
the damage?
5 plus,
I think you're
5
from
plus
Pittsburgh.
3 is 8.
8? All right.
Yeah.
It like kneels down and just like it's just barely hanging on, and it's just wants so bad to go and attack Xavier because he's so close to death, but he knows that if he takes any type of attack of opportunity, he's gonna die. So he's gonna swing his club at you, Adriel.
Why don't you just give up?
16 plus 6. That's a hit. And the club is 2d8 plus 4. So that is a 3 plus a 1. Good lord. All right, so 8 points of damage to Adriel. And now it's Latria's turn. She's hoping that she can finish him off with her crossbow. She rolls a freaking 1. So she misses her. And she actually like drops the crossbow on her toe, and she's gonna take 6. Wow, I was gonna do 1d6, 6 points of damage. So Latria is down a little bit. And next up is Xavier.
How often can I use this thing?
Which one?
Staff of direction.
The floral staff of direction? Well, you can hit with it as many times as you want, but it's actually to use it to like move plants and stuff. It's once per day.
It's almost done, right?
He's just like, yeah.
I'm gonna kick him in the face.
Okay. because he's down on one knee.
I told you this is my river. Now, do you want to just give up or suffer?
I mean, you know, if you want to let me go, I mean, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm not going to argue with you, that's for sure.
What do you think, guys? Let's just let him slide.
I mean, he's so close to death. I mean, finishing him off probably isn't going to do much at this point anyway.
All right, we'll just leave you.
Xavier might like to finish him off.
It's okay.
Yeah, he's not my type. I mean, you know, I'm not into, you know, genies. Yeah, not into like guys like that. But I appreciate the offer.
God. So, anyways, we're gonna let you live. But
I appreciate that. But yes, but
what were you?
Come on, Simone.
Protective?
Let's talk about your big butt.
What were you protecting so much from this river that you call yours?
Well, I wasn't protecting anything from the river. I just, you know, I'm a ogre and I don't like people around my area and I don't want people stealing my fish. So yeah, there wasn't really protecting anything.
The fish is for everybody. What's in the cave?
I would tell you to, you know, kiss my ass, but you're more than welcome to take a look, I guess, at this point. What choice do I have?
All right. So we walk into the cave.
All right, you guys walk into the cave, and what do I have here? Yeah, so you guys walk into the cave. You do see his fire pit. You do see some dried meat. I would say, I mean, he's a pretty big dude, so I would say there's enough rations of like dried fish for, I would say, like you can get 2 hexes worth out of that. So now you officially have. Well, I guess, you know, you lost 1 hex with this one, so now you have 4 hexes worth of food. You do see, you know, a couple like rabbit pelts, but that's about it. He doesn't really have anything else.
Okay. Rabbit what?
Rabbit pelts.
Is there anything else in the cave?
No, not really.
Do we take everything?
I mean,
well, we're taking the rations, but I mean,
my food. Okay.
We'll leave you like 2.
Okay, well, all right. I appreciate that.
You can figure it out. Next time you see somebody else, you know, be more helpful instead of being a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, that's fair. Okay, well, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we might be back around later also, so just
sure. Okay, that's fine.
Remember our face.
I remember your face.
Tell them about us.
Face. I'll tell everyone about you. You guys are just so amazing and benevolent.
You see this dragon skin?
So nice. Oh, wow, dragon skin. Wow. If you just showed me that, I might not have even bothered. I probably would have just ran to my cave.
I doubt it.
Thanks for, you know, thanks for letting me live. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go try to, you know, not die.
Right.
So yeah, he hobbles into his cave and you guys have survived the brush in with the ogre.
Aren't I wearing the dragon skin?
No, you put. What do you drape it over your shoulder?
Yeah, it's cold. I told you I was going to use it as like a scarf.
It's dragon skin. It's not fur. And it's not only that. It's not like lace. It's, you know, dragon skin is scaly,
slimy, and weird.
Well, no, it's scaly though. I mean, it's might be something you could
add to my armor
to make a cool armor with it. Yes, if you find somebody who's able to like craft something with it, correct.
All right.
But yeah, as far as you might. You know, maybe you could make a cape out of it or something cool like that. So, all right. So 1 more hex. Which way do you guys want to go? Do you want to go? I guess you can go, what? 1 to the left, sort of, kind of? Is that the plan?
To the left?
Yeah.
So to speed things up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you guys 2 once again and have you each roll a d20 to see if you get a random encounter. So let's do that.
9.
Nope. Okay.
13.
13. Nope. Well, actually, no. You got to hit a 13, not beat a 13. So you're good there. And go ahead. Each of you roll to see if you got anything for fishing. This is a survival skill. You already have 4 hexes worth of food, but let's check the survival skill. And I'm,
13 again.
What is it?
13 again.
Yeah.
Actually, let me see.
Your survival is 3, right?
My survival was nothing.
Looking.
Yeah. So Adreil, nothing.
16.
Or Xavier, nothing. So 16. Yeah. So with the 16, you actually, you get enough rations for the two of you for the day, because once again you do have, well, you get +2 for survival and +2 because of your pull of snagging. If you read it, +2 to fishing. So 16, so that's a 17, 18. So actually, yeah, so that's going to give you actually four rations. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you have enough to actually go straight to the Tree of Entropy if you want, without even expending the rations that you guys have on you. Who rolled the 19 for a random encounter?
Nobody.
Or no, who rolled the 13? Sorry.
I did.
You did? All right, so go on, you roll to see which ones you guys get.
I rolled a Q.
Just as unfunny as the first 3 or 4 times you use that crap.
17.
17, all right. So yeah, you guys are, following along the river, along a little path, and you do see a guy who's kind of like crossing across, so you're coming down the mountain, and he's going across the hills. There's a little bit of a road, and you can see he's just trying to take a shortcut to the south. And he walks up to you. He's got a little bit of a wagon being pulled by a horse, and he seems to be selling all kinds of different things. And he's like, "Hey, hello there. Welcome to Ness's Shop of Potions. I do have a lot of beautiful things for sale if you want to come up and browse my wares. If there's something you think you might like, I might be able to sell you some stuff. What do you think? Anything you guys might want in the potion realm?"
Yeah, we need to find out what something was.
Identification? Wow, that's interesting. I might be able to identify something for you.
Don't have.
This is where it pays to do a good job documenting your shit.
The gloves, the boots.
Yeah.
I'll let you identify one thing with him.
That'll be up to you, Lance.
It's your stuff.
The boots.
The boots?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. I really like the boots. Yeah, they're very, very nice. Let me take a look here. Let's see here. And it's going to take me a little bit of time. And he goes back into the back of his wagon. He's like, "By the way, there's going to be 100 gold pieces. You understand what it's like out here in the field."
How about 20? Sure.
20? Yeah, I think 20 is like way too low. You're going to have to do better than that.
Meet you halfway at
45.
21.
45? Yeah, I don't know. So why don't we do this? Why don't you guys... Here's the thing. We're going to do a persuasion check now. Or if you can come up with something else, other kind of check. The closer to 100 you get, the easier it is going to be to win. So if you do 90 and you roll, obviously a lower number, fine. But if you want to do 45, you're probably going to need a 19 or 20. So you decide which number you want to go for, and then you can roll your persuasion or whatever check you decide you want to roll. Or if you can come up with some other way to talk him down.
How about this, Lance? You have the die that has the 30, the 50, the 90 on it?
No.
That's a percentage dice. You roll that with a D10, and that's how you get your percentage.
I was going to say, I roll, and whatever it comes up with is what we pay.
Well, no.
It's under 100, and it's over 0.
But yeah, but what if you get that doesn't... No, because there has to be a downside too. So you roll a 10, you're paying 10. You roll 90, you're paying 90. Either way, you're paying less than what you should be paying. Now, if you want to go that route, what we could do is you roll a d20, I roll the percentage dice, and if you roll 11 or higher, we subtract that from the percentage dice. You roll a 1 to 10, and we add it, and then you got to pay 50 over. You know what I'm saying? We could do it that way.
50 over the 100?
Yeah, so in other words, you roll a d20, you roll an 11 or above, and we subtract whatever I roll with the percentage dice. And if you roll a 10 or under, then we add it, and that's what you pay. So let's say I roll a 50. If you roll a 10 or above, you pay 50. But if you roll 11 or above, you pay 50. If you roll a 10 or under, then you pay 150. We could do it that way.
We're gonna pay more than he's asking for.
You could. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Or just pick a number, and you can roll persuasion check, or if you can think of another check you would prefer to use, if you can, be creative. I'm open to that as well.
He doesn't have his. He won't tell us. Let's just show him the dragon skin and then roll.
Yeah.
If you want to show him the dragon skin, that's fine.
What if we just take the whole?
Show 'em.
But we don't know what the potions do.
That's correct.
Stop
Guys,
being cheap.
I just feel like, if you could try to barter with him, that would be cool too. But, whatever you guys want, I understand. Yeah, if you want to whip out the dragon skin to see what happens, you're more than welcome to.
Why don't you look at this and think about that?
Oh, dragon skin! Wow, that's God, what was his voice? I can't remember what his voice was. Well, the dragon skin. It's really impressive. Gotta say, it was kind of like an auctioneer. Yeah, I gotta say, dragon skin. Hey, if you want to part with that, I'll give you a couple 100 gold for it. So yeah, just give me 100 gold, and I'll identify everything for you, and we'll call it even.
Oh, you said a couple 100 gold, or?
Yeah, a couple 100 gold for the dragon skin, and I'll give you 100 gold, and I'll identify that for you for free if you want.
All right. How much 100 gold? How much gold?
So like I said, dragon skin, I'll give you 200 gold for it.
All right, 200. I thought you said couple 100.
Well, what's a couple? A couple's 2, few is 3. So yeah, 200 gold, and I'll give you 100 gold, and I'll identify the boots for free. What do you think? You just hand over that beautiful, lustrous dragon skin. We'll call it a deal.
How about I give you half of the dragon skin?
What, are you going to cut the dragon skin in half? That doesn't make any sense.
I already cut.
We killed it.
Yeah, you did kill it, but
how did we cut it off?
Guys, I do believe that the dragon skin will be worth a lot more money as a big piece. There's no point in cutting it into a smaller area just because you guys want to be cheap with your gold.
That's what. All right, just give him the 100 gold.
Yeah.
You give him the 100 gold?
Go ahead, Lance. Give him 100 gold.
Oh, here we go.
It's your item. Go ahead.
No, I'm not giving up the dragon skin.
No, of course not.
But it's your boots.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So, Adreil, you're gonna give up the 100 gold, right?
Yep.
If you run out, I got you. If you run out of money, don't worry.
Okay.
Go.
So if you remember, I told you these. So yeah, he goes in the back, does a little tinkering. Does whatever he does. Comes out, it's like, wow, I have to say these are some really nice boots you have here. These are boots of protection. If you remember, I told you they were leather with some like metal on them. So yeah, these boots are going to give you a +1 to your AC. So yeah, your AC is now going to be 14 with these boots on. Boots of protection, +1 to AC.
Can you throw in the gloves for free?
Cannot. I told you. If you want to identify the gloves as well, if you want to identify the gloves as well, that's going to cost you an extra 100 gold. That's just the way it is.
What was the boots?
Boots of protection, +1 to AC.
So now you're 14.
Yeah.
Harder to get hit.
Harder to get hit, yep.
So, okay. So I take the boots back, put them on, and +1 to my AC.
+1 to your AC, yes. Now, it's like I said, I got some potions here if you want to buy some potions. I need both of you to make a sleight of hand check.
A sleight of hand check?
Yep. So, yeah, roll your sleight of hand. Yeah, roll your d20, add your sleight of hand.
I got a 4.
You got a 4?
12
okay.
plus 1.
And you got a 1.
12 plus 1.
Okay, so I'm sorry, 12
13.
plus 1, that's a 13. All right, sounds good.
Yeah, what does that do?
I'll tell you later. All right, so I guess that's about it, right? Anything else I can do for you?
What kind of potions do you have?
Well, I got health potions if you want. I've got some smoke bombs if you're looking to be concealed. I can do something like that for you. Got some poison if you want to put some, onto your weapon or something like that too.
Poison.
Yeah, poison.
Wait, the health potions, do I lose a turn for those, or is it
If you use a health potion, yeah. I mean, anything you do in combat other than talk and move, for the most part, you're going to lose a turn.
The poison, how much damage does it cause?
So yeah, I mean, if you want to get one of my poison, buy some of my poison, you can add a 1d6 to the damage that you roll on a successful hit.
On anything?
Well, on anything you want to hit and do some damage to.
I mean,
yeah.
on any of our
So you would put it onto your
like my sword, and I could add another d6.
You would get to add a d6 on a successful
a D8
hit
plus a d6
for 2 turns,
for 2 turns.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I lose the poison.
and then the poison's gone. Correct.
How much does that cost?
Sell it to you for 50 gold.
I don't think it's worth it.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, I already, I got 100 gold from you. I'm happy. Didn't
What else-
expect to
what
see
else?
anybody out here.
What else do you have?
I'm a potion guy. That's pretty much it. I got the smoke bombs.
Smoke bomb.
Yeah,
How
I
much
got
is a
the
smoke
poison.
bomb? How many times can I use that?
Smoke bomb's gonna be one use. I mean, you throw it and it's gonna, it's a bomb. How many
Not sure
times do you use a
anything.
bomb? Those recycling bombs out there.
I
Good
think
Lord.
we're good. I don't think we need to save the gold.
You're gonna save the gold. Okay, well, I appreciate it. All right, well, see you guys later.
Anything we should know for our journey?
Well, you guys are heading the other way. I have to say you're almost out of the mountains, so it should be pretty smooth sailing from here on out. So, but yeah, it's not much else I can help you with. All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I'll see you later. And he kind of walks away. You can hear like his pots and pans like jingling.
Is
in
he
the
pulling
back.
that wagon?
No, he's got like a
Horse?
like a mule. I said horse, but it's probably more like a mule, donkey, pulling it along.
We should take the whole thing.
I mean, if you want to try to attack him, you're more than welcome to do so.
He might portion us.
He might. There's a lot of shit going on in there. You don't know what he has. That's for sure. So, do you let him go? Do you attack him?
Adreil.
I hope you guys aren't thinking about attacking him. Good lord, it's just a guy trying to make a living.
We'll let him go.
All right.
All right. We let a lot of people go today,
Did let a lot of people go through this.
this week.
All right, so what I'm going to do is same deal. I'm going to move you guys 2 more hexes. And once again, you have enough food to get you guys to the end. So I'm not going to have you guys do any more foraging or anything like that. Each roll d20. Lucas, because you rolled that 3 on your sleight of hand, he stole all of your gold. All the rest of the gold you have is gone.
Oh my god.
Can I
How did he
run
know he
after
had the gold?
What's that?
How did he know?
Lucas paid for his gold. He saw where he went to get it.
See, there you go for letting him go. Adreil. When did Adreil find out?
Offers to sell the party magical potions. The merchant is actually a thief, and he will steal anything that isn't nailed down. He's very handsy and will steal gold from anyone he sells something to.
Shit. All of it. So Adreil, you're broke.
Now, if you both would have passed, you would have caught him, and then you would have had the ability to probably attack him without feeling guilt. But since one of you passed, one of you didn't, I had it all figured out. But yeah, Lucas, you're down to 0 gold. I'm sorry, buddy.
Damn, I got
But
you.
hey,
Remember,
at
I
least
told you I got
spent
you.
some first. It'd have been even worse if But you got some cool boots. So why don't you roll?
Won't even know if it's real.
Nah, yeah, you're good. Roll a d20. Let's see if you guys random encounter. 2 d20s each of you.
2 d20s?
Yeah, 1 each.
That's 16.
Okay, Lucas. Well, that's a pass.
6.
Jeez. All right, so Laz, why don't you roll to see which one you got?
4.
A 4. Ooh, that's not good. So a group of bandits
Oh shit.
rush in and ambush the party. 3d4 bandits. So let's see how many. That's a 3. That's a 4. That's 7. And that's a 2. So that's 9 bandits rush in and attack the party. So I do actually put this together for just this type of situation. So let me put you guys in first. So I'll just say Xavier's here, and Adreil is here, Latrio's here, and the bandits are all surrounding you. All right, so yeah, you guys are completely surrounded by these bandits, and man, God, initiative for this is going to be stupid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just roll initiative for all of them. I'm going to just let all of you guys go first, and then they're going to go, just to make it easier. So why don't the three of you go ahead and roll, just to see which one of you three, like what order you three go in.
I'm 10.
You got a 10, Lucas?
12.
12, and let's see, Latria, she got an 11. So it's going to be Lucas first, or Adreil first, then Xavier, or no, it's then Latria, and then Xavier, and then bandits. Okay. All right, so, yeah, Xavier, you're up first.
I'm first? I thought
Yep.
I was 10.
I'm sorry, no, Adreil, sorry. Adreil, you're first.
And
Take your time.
looking at this, 1 and 2 are closest to me. Is there any of them within range of a melee attack?
No, each one of those hexes is 5 feet. So the closest one is about 10 feet away. The furthest one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 25. You could run up to any one of them and attack if you want.
All right. I'd like to run up and attack what would be number 2 and throw a spell on him.
Okay, go for it.
Inflict wounds.
Okay, can you read it, please?
Make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
Okay, so melee spell attack. All right,
Yep.
so it's a melee attack, which means you're rolling your d20, and I'm pretty sure you're adding 0 because that's your strength.
11.
11 is a miss, unfortunately. Next up in the order is going to be Latria. So Latria is going to do her crossbow. She's going to attack 2. She's hoping to save you. That's an 8 plus her 3. That's an 11. That's going to miss. And now it is Xavier's turn.
I'm going to use the floral staff of direction
Okay.
for all of them.
Well, you can. What are you going to run up and swing at one? Like, what's your plan?
No, the staff of direction controls the plants.
Yes, but you can't like do like this big circumference. You can focus it in one area. But you can't like raise the entire forest.
It doesn't say
So
that in the
for
description.
everyone, listening, they're basically in like an open plain type of area with some sporadic trees. There's roughly like 20, 25 feet in between each tree. So you can pick one if you want.
I'd like to pick 1, 4, and 5.
You can pick one.
1?
Yeah, you can't just.
Can I make the tree that's by 1 and 5 fall on them?
Once again, if you read it, it can, as long as it doesn't break the tree or break the plant. So
Can I
you can
make
bend it.
a vine grab their legs and
It's
hold
not
them in
really
there?
vine. You could maybe get a tree to like bend back and whip one of them like in the face or something like that.
Can I get a double whip?
You can do one. I mean, the only one that's closest is actually 1 because it's literally touching the tree. 8 is another one touching a tree. 6 is touching a tree. Those are going to be your options if you plan on using the trees.
Should have got that poison. Should have got that powder. The
Yeah,
bomb.
Lucas should have not gotten his
Gold stolen.
gold stolen.
And then I can... and it does damage as well, right?
What does damage?
So I can hit somebody with the staff and control the tree? Or just...
You could do one or the other.
Well, I mean, we are surrounded by 9 bandits. I don't know what you plan on doing with a tree.
Alright, I'm gonna throw the lightning javelin at 1 and 5 because they
Okay.
seem to be in
a row. That's
yeah.
a great idea. So yeah, 1 is standing in front of 5. So yeah, you could. Okay. So they actually have to do a saving throw in order not to be hit. So
Should I roll my die first?
so no, because they have to do a 13 dexterity saving throw. Let's see. What's her dexterity is +1. So I'm going to actually do both of them. So that's a 15. So we're going to say 1 passed, and that's a 4. So 1 passed and misses, but you definitely hit 5. So go ahead and roll your damage. Roll the d4s first. Yep. 46s. I mean 46. Roll the d6s first, yeah.
12. Sorry, 13.
All right, so yeah, number 5 gets hit by the lightning, sizzles, gets char-baked, and dies.
Plus, I get plus regular damage.
No, that's why I had you do the 4d6s first, because if you killed it, you already killed it.
All right, cool.
Yeah, their health isn't like super high. So all right, so Bandit 1 is going to do a crossbow to Latria.
Why is it 2 1s?
Because I only made up to 8 numbers.
Okay.
So I was like, let me use another one. I didn't really expect to have to need 9 of something. So actually 1 rolled a freaking 1. So I'm going to say that it went ahead and shot its crossbow, ended up dropping it. It's going to have to take it missed. It's going to have to take its next turn picking up its crossbow. Number 2 is going to swing at Adreil, because Adriel's right there with a scimitar. God, a 1 also. So it goes ahead and swings, and I'm going to say Adreil does this amazing, dodgy, shaman-y motion, and ends up going ahead and hitting itself for 3 points of damage. So number 2. Okay. Number 3 is going to crossbow to Latria. That is a 16. That plus, let's see, +3 to hit. That is going to hit. And the crossbow, it's a light crossbow. 1d8 plus 1. 2 plus 1, that's 3 to Latria. All right. And then number 4 is going to go ahead and attack Latria. That's another freaking 1. So number 4 is going to drop its crossbow. Dude, what the hell is going on here, man? All right, so number 5 is dead. We'll do number 1, the other number 1. That's a 7. Also Latria, that's going to miss. Number 6, trying to get Latria again. That is a 6. That's going to miss. You hear him going, pew, pew, just missing like crazy. Number 7, that's a 5. That's going to miss. Number 8 to Latria. That's a 13 plus 3. That is also going to miss. Back at the top of the order with Adreil.
So I take... How far can I move without taking an action? 10 feet is okay?
No, 30 feet. That's your
30
speed.
All right, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can reach any one of them. You are going to take an opportunity attack from number 2 if you move. But...
because I wanted to take a step back so I can get some distance.
Now you can disengage and not take the opportunity attack, but that will be your turn. So you can move with a disengagement, but you will, that'll be your turn.
And so I'll just throw a stone at number 2.
It's right in front of you. Okay, sure.
Unless you want me to, or unless you say, unless you want me to use my mace.
You have a better chance with the stone until we get you a better weapon. If you had the floral staff of direction, maybe you would have a better weapon, but...
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
I mean, why you want to... Do you need it? Just take it, bro. I don't even know how to use it. I can give it to him. Why can't I give it to him?
I try to give it. He's like, no, I'm keeping it. I
can still give it to him anytime.
Not now. It's too late. All right,
what can he do with it?
He could swing with it.
I can swing with it too.
Do some damage. Yeah, but you have a sword. Go ahead. Roll your attack.
He didn't ask for it.
Never mind.
Really,
6.
bro? Okay.
Yeah, that's with the big one.
All right,
so you missed. All right, so it's Latria's turn. So she's going to charm number 2. That's the one in front of Adreil. So charm a humanoid, blah, blah, blah. Must take a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if your companions are fighting it. So wisdom for the bandit is 10, so it's a 0. This is going to be tough. So it has to beat a 12. That's a 10. And that's a 5. All right, so number 2 is officially charmed. So which is good. All right, and now it is Xavier's turn.
So which the other one is 9?
Yeah, number 1. Number 1 is
Purple number 1 is real number 1. Green number 1 is number 9.
I mean, yeah, you could just say purple 1. For those of you listening, I have basically icons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, so they're all there. But instead of having to create like all these images of these bandits, it's just easier to have the numbers there.
All right. Floral Staff of Direction to hit number 8.
With the tree.
With a tree branch.
Okay.
All right, let's just do it. I want to see what it does.
Okay. So why don't you? Let's see. What's your dexterity?
1 plus 1. Oh, 12.
12 plus 1's 13. All right, so if it beats a 13, it's going to dodge. All right, it rolled an 11. So we'll do, you know what? Let's just do a 1d10 plus 2 damage. So go ahead and roll a d10 and add 2 to it.
Oh, so I don't even have to roll. He just has to roll.
He rolled to dodge it. Yeah. So let's do that. So when you use it for offensive, it's going to be a dexterity saving throw. I might come up with something better, but off the cuff. So go ahead and roll a d10 and add 2. I assume you're using this branch to whip the bitch out of him.
10. So 0, I assume it's a 10. Correct.
Oh,
10.
really? You rolled a 10?
Yeah.
Plus 2? All right. So yeah, number 8 gets whipped in the back of the neck, and it snaps its neck with a large crack. Wow. And I did not expect that. And number 8 is dead.
You can't use it anymore until next time, right?
Until next time. In
But
that
I could use it
fashion.
to
You can
hit
still
you.
swing with it.
Yeah.
All right, so number 1 has to pick up its bow because it dropped it. Number 2 is charmed. So what, Adreil, you charmed it, or no, Latry charmed. Hey, bandit over there, can you please attack this guy over here? So it's going to attack number 3.
That's not a turn for her, right?
Yeah, but because that's, she's just telling it to attack. Just because it's charmed. She's got to tell it to do something. So it's going to attack number 3. It's actually going to run up and attack number 3. So it's running away from Adreil. Adreil, do you want to, let's do an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna do the attack of hold on, which
Opportunity attack on number 2 because it disengaged.
which one is the one that's enchanted?
Number 2 is yeah. Oh, that's right though. If you attack it,
Yeah.
that's true. All right,
leave it alone.
All right, leave it alone. All right, good call. All right, so number 2 is attacking 3 with its scimitar, right? 14 plus 3, that's a hit. And it's going to be 1d6 plus 1. That's a 4 plus 1, so 5 points of damage to number 3. All right, so that's good there.
Hey, what are you doing?
Number 3 is actually going to attack number 2 because he's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, dude, that's a 20. That's interesting. So that's a 2 plus 2, that's 4. Plus 2, or no, plus 1. So that's 5 points of damage to number 2. Okay, so number 4 is actually going to run up and attack you, Adreil, or Xavier.
Oh, come on.
That's a 15 plus 3. That's a miss, right? Your AC is 18?
I'm 18, yeah.
All right. Number 1 is going to go up and attack you, Xavier. That's a nat 20. Hoo-wah. So 1d6.
On Xavier.
1 plus 4 plus 1, so that's 5 measly points of damage. Number 6 is going to crossbow Latria, just because 1 and 4 are kind of in its way. That's a 5, that's going to miss. Number 7 is going to crossbow Latria. That's an 8, well, plus 3, whatever. That's still going to miss. And we are back at the top of the order. Adreil, it is your turn.
Okay.
Just as a recap, number 3 and number 2 have taken damage. None of the others have taken any damage whatsoever. Oh shit, number 4 is supposed to pick up its crossbow and not attack. I'll skip number 4's attack next round. That's my fault.
Alright, so I'll throw a stone at number 3.
Okay.
Damn, 19.
Alright, that's a hit. Roll your damage.
Gotta say damn it because it was almost a 20.
Sure.
6 plus 3 is 9.
Alright, so you hit it square in the eye, and it goes through the eye into the skull, and number 3 drops dead.
Yay!
Burr, 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 burr. Actually, it's not burr, burr, burr time, but we're getting close. Alright, Latria, she is going to... She's going to Bane. Up to 3 creatures of your choice you can see within range must make a charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails makes an attack or a saving throw before the spell ends, target must roll a d4 and subtract the number. So she's going to target 4, 1, and 7, and they each have to make charisma saving throws. They have to beat a 12, and their charisma is plus 0. All right, so number 4 failed, number 1 passed.
She's gonna charm all of them.
And number 7 failed. No, she's doing Bane. So 4 and 7 now are infected by Bane. And next up in the order is going to be Xavier.
Attack me 4.
Yeah.
They're going down, buddy.
All right,
Shining.
we'll see.
17.
That's a hit.
Plus
Roll your
5.
damage. Yep.
Wait, no, sorry. Okay, just making sure. All right.
Yeah, their armor class is pretty low.
2, 3 plus 1, so 6.
6 points of damage to
yeah.
number 4. Okay. All right, number 4 is still hanging on there.
Hey, why don't you guys just give up and see what did you guys want from us in the first place?
We want all of your things. We are bandits. What do you think?
So we're about to
We're
take
here
all
to
of your
steal
things.
all your shit.
We're about to take all of your things.
Duh.
More like bandits.
So number 1 is gonna run up and attack you, Xavier. That is a 15 plus 3. That's 18. It's gonna miss.
What is your problem?
Number
Just give
2
up
is
while you're
still
ahead.
charmed. Latria is like, can you come up and hit number 4, please? So number 2 runs up to attack number 4. That's a 19. That is gonna hit. And 3 plus 1 is 4. Number 4 is, man, just barely hanging on, folks.
Kicking him.
Okay.
Kick him now. I don't have to kick him on my turn. It's not even a rule.
That's correct.
Boom, he's done.
You do. You have to wait for your turn. But number 4's turn. But remember, I said I was going to go ahead and skip it because I forgot to skip it last time. So number 4 is...
Why don't you just kill yourself, number 4?
So number 6...
It's over.
Number 6 is going to crossbow Latria because once again, you're kind of surrounded, Xavier. So that's a 13 plus 3. That's going to miss. Number 7 is going to crossbow Latria. That is a 15 plus 3. That is going to hit.
Damn it.
And that is a 1d8 plus 1. Wow, 1 plus 1. That's a measly 2. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And
Just
we're
rubs
at
her
the top
shoulder.
of the order with Adreil.
Hey. And 2 is still enchanted.
2 is still enchanted, correct. So 2 and 4 are the only ones
Almost
alive
gone.
that haven't taken damage right now.
I thought 4 is
I
almost
have
done.
not.
That have taken damage, sorry. 2 and 4 have taken damage.
So 1.
So I throw a stone at number 4.
Okay.
10 plus 3 is 13.
That's a hit. Plus your extra 1, by the way, because if
Yeah,
you're...
14.
That's a hit.
6 plus 3 is 9.
With a 9, yeah. So you hit that stone so hard, and it like catches him in the throat, and he chokes to death and dies before Xavier can do his
Yay.
finishing move.
It's all good.
Number 4 is dead. Latria is going to do what?
Just make. Oh,
Latria is going to actually swing with her rapier, or not swing, but stab with her rapier. Number 1 in front of you guys, the purple one, that's a 4, that's a miss. And now it is Xavier's turn.
I will attack purple number 1
Okay,
with the shining sword.
sure.
And that's 4 plus 5 is 9. No?
Yeah, that's not going to make it. Sorry, weren't. All right, so number 1 behind you is going to stab Latria. That's a 5 that misses. Number 2 is the one that's charmed. Latria's like, can you take care of this purple number 1 in front of us, please? So yeah, number 2 runs up and attacks that one. With the 19, that is going to hit. And it's going to, actually it did run up. So 1d6, that's 6 plus 1. That's pretty good. So yeah, that one takes a pretty big lick of damage. All right. And then next up is going to be number 6. It's going to crossbow Latria. That's a 12 plus 3. That's going to miss. Number 7 crossbowing Latria, but it does have Bane. 15 plus 3 would have hit, but has disadvantage. Or no, it has to do a d4. That's what it is. So that's enough to make it miss. And top of the order again is going to be Adreil.
Okay.
Come on, get him! We got him on the ropes. I don't know, Bernard. I mean,
So what's the difference between one green and pink or purple?
One of them is like number 9.
yeah, the purple one's number 9. I just didn't make
Okay.
9 numbers. Like, I just didn't expect to have 9 of freaking anything.
Lovely. So I throw a stone at green 1.
Okay. Lovely.
Because you would say something like that. That's why it's
Lovely.
funny. Yeah.
7 plus 3 is 10.
That's a miss. All right, Latria's turn. She's gonna rapier. Rapier. One in front of her again. Jeez.
Whoa.
10 plus 3. That is a hit. And let's see here. 1d8 plus 3. All right, that's 7. So yeah, purple one. She stabs it right in the heart, and it dies just like that. And now it's Xavier's turn.
What does my ornate dagger do?
It's just a fancy dagger. 1d4 plus 1. It's a little bit sharper, a little bit nicer.
Oh, one's gone. We only have 2 and 7. All right, let's throw a javelin at 7.
All right.
A lightning javelin.
You already used it.
Oh, I only one per round, huh?
One
Or
per day. Yep.
Damn it. All right, regular javelin number 7.
Okay.
19
That's a hit.
plus 5, 26. 4 plus 3, 7.
Okay. And all right, so it's going to be number 1 behind you. It's going to take a stab at Latria. That's a 4 plus 3. That's going to miss. Number 2, who's still charmed. Latria's like, can you go take care of that number 7 over there? The one with the purple handkerchief? And number 2 decides to like stay in its spot, and it's going to attack with the crossbow. That's a 17 plus 3. That's going to hit. 1d8. That's 4. Plus 1. That's 5. And she shoots it right in the throat. And number 7 falls over and dies. And then next we have number 6, who's going to shoot a crossbow at Latria. 16 plus 3, that's going to hit. 1d8, so that's 5 plus 1, that's 6. So 6 damage to Latria. All right, she's down to 21. And we're at the top of the order with Adreil.
Why don't you guys just give up?
It's not a bad idea, I have to say. You know what? That's a good idea. Peace, see ya. No, that's
Wait,
it.
so-
They left. They decided to take off. They dropped their shit and bolted.
All right, okay, that's what I
I
want to
call
think about this
good.
stuff.
I call dibs on gold.
Well, whatever. Well, you've got 6 of them, so I would say on average they're each carrying like 8 gold each. So that's 48 total.
I guess you can have it.
All right,
I'll take
48
it.
gold to Lucas. Very nice.
Hold on. I guess you can have it, bitch.
What do you mean? Who told you to show that guy all your gold? What's wrong with you?
Right? That was hilarious. Thank God you passed, man. You would have lost your gold too, man.
I didn't buy anything.
That's true, but
Like, I should have passed anyways. I'll take a crossbow.
sure. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna fit a crossbow in your bag.
Oh man.
But you can take. What do they have? The scimitars. You can take those.
What's a scimitar?
It's kind of like one of those curved swords
Okay.
you see in like Prince of Persia and stuff like that.
All right. What else do they have?
So you could. There's 3 of those if you wanted to. They're nothing, but you could probably sell them for like 5 gold each if you wanted to write 3 scimitars down.
All right.
They're pretty beat up and shitty.
That's fine.
Okay,
3 scimitars.
and that's pretty much it.
Nothing else?
I mean, no, they're bandits. You know. I mean, sure. They each have a ration on them. How's that? So you want to take three rations
What kind
each?
of bandits are really crappy bandits?
They're bandits, you know. They're not kings and queens.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what people.
And if I'm gonna metagame for you, they had a 12 armor class and 11 hit points. They can't carry that much.
Okay.
But yeah, you can get a ration each out of them. Sure, 3. You gonna add 3 rations each to you guys? All right. Now I'm gonna move you guys up one more. And I thought you would get to the maze by today, but not this time. But next time we hear, you guys are going to go through the Tree of Entropy. If you can gain access, if you can get inside, you never know.
Oh, here we go.
But yeah, you guys are 2 hexes away from the Tree of Entropy, and that's where we're going to end this episode. Boom.